Omnicom is one of the largest decentralized companies in the world. We have about 1,500 agencies at about 600 different accounting centers that roll up to about 5 divisions. The objective of our idea at corporate was to create and partner with a provider of accounting ERP type systems.
Omnicom came together over a number of years, and we had a fairly diverse set of accounting systems installed around the world. We realized that over a long period of time, we were going to be far better off if we had a much more common platform. The choice of an accounting system is really a very strategic decision for a firm like ours.
Dynamics AX is very scalable. It continues to grow as our user base grows. It's very extensible, so it allows us to not only deploy this solution globally, but to develop it to meet the agency's individual needs.
What we built with our template onto the Dynamics platform was our best practices. We can roll that out into our agencies at more local level, and therefore we're bringing in that global best practice.
You only want to do this once. So what I was looking for in a system was one that was going to be scalable. So I wanted to make sure that this, if I'm going to go through a large implementation and affect a lot of people and careers, that I better do it right. I want to make sure that there was going to be some muscle behind it. In my case, the CFO, you got to make me comfortable that I'm going to be dealing with the right players. Microsoft was critical. They brought, they brought abundant amount of resources to the table.
Throughout the process of working on our deployment strategy, we worked with Microsoft on their short-step methodology. There's the statement of proper planning prevents poor performance, and I think the short-step methodology works with the idea of doing the planning up front. It sort of takes into account this is what will make you successful.
To have a full-time strategy advisor, to a large part dedicated to a customer to help them with their global deployment program, is fairly unique. The crux of the relationship is trust and commitment, and that commitment of investment is there from Microsoft in terms of how we release our future product and making this the best agency solution out there.
Using the sure-step methodology, we've been able to implement projects on time, on budget in various countries around the world. So not only do you have an ERP solution, you have one that's tailored to the marketing and advertising industry, but on top of that, you have something that's very Omnicom specific.
We chose Dynamics AX for a few different reasons. Our biggest priorities going into the selection of a new ERP were around GL functionality that was lacking in our legacy system, both from a data capture perspective on the project accounting side, but also from a financial reporting perspective. So we did see some international business on our horizon. So one of the priorities with a new solution was to make sure that we had the ability to capture foreign currency and language as our business grew.
With this new system, collaboration is actually closer now than before. So now we're already taking advantage of the enterprise portal where we're submitting timesheets through it. We're submitting expense reimbursements through it. We're opening projects. The finance team is no longer doing double entry. We're not rekeying things again, so error rates are going down. And we're essentially more of a consultant approval team member instead of a watchdog. The ease of the data flow from us in the field to Omnicom Corporate is going to be a lot easier because we're on a similar platform.
The partnership with Microsoft has been tremendous. They understand our culture, they understand our businesses, and they understand our customizations that we've made.
Microsoft has a lot of reach across the globe with resources and their ability to support our agencies. And we endeavored to build a system that really spoke to the needs of what the agencies required as advertising and marketing services companies, not manufacturing, not anyone else. It's really who we are. I would certainly give Microsoft very high grades for their involvement and commitment to the program in Omnicom.